All right, welcome back. So here we are, we're in Module 11, and it's the last module in the course. So for this module, what are we going to do? And I've got some stuff here where I said, hey, we're wrapping things up, and you're going to explore the body of knowledge available to us to identify and describe an implementation of IoT in an industry that we've not discussed. Now, what's this mean? What am I getting at with this? Well, this module, the name of it itself is IoT in industry. Now, we could mean industry as in an industrial factory or in some industry. I want to look at it from potentially both perspectives. The industry could be healthcare. The industry could be. I don't want to look at things as being industrial, some mechanics or mechanisms that are taking place. So, with that said, we come down here, we look at this Module 11 project. IoT and industrial applications. Now, investigate the role of IoT in industrial settings, explore the application, and this is acceptable in one of two forms. Okay. One form is, and I'll go ahead and I'll back up. I'll take you over here to resources, and we look at it from the perspective of IIoT, Industrial Internet of Things. Okay. There's one perception of this module. And I've got you here two different perspectives on the same thing. One, the infrastructure, and the other is what is IIoT? From there, you can go do a search and find out what's new in IIoT. Write your paper on that. That's an option. Another one could be, we've talked about IoT in smart cities, transportation, healthcare. We've talked about it in a variety of different things. What's something else that we may not have discussed IoT in? What's something new? What's something cutting edge where IoT is being implemented? I want to open this paper and this module up to both things, not just industry, factories kind of thing. And you'll see PLC, process logic controllers. So they're controllers that, it's an actuator, controls things based on some little algorithm that's been written to control a specific process. Don't go too fast, make this happen at a certain point, and it controls the process itself in factories. I've dealt with them many times over the years. We could deal, like I said, you could deal with IIoT, or you could deal with IoT in some other domain, some other industry. IoT and whatever you could think of. Okay. So, with that said, I'll go ahead and pop back here. That project, you're writing a paper. It's short, 3 to 5 pages. The rubric's here. You can go preview the rubric and get an understanding of what's expected of you. Now, the paper itself, explain what it is that you're talking about, cite your sources. They don't have to be peer-reviewed journals, but this isn't just your opinion without backing it up by something. Where'd you find it? Support whatever your position is on this paper. Okay. It's not a short paper. It's 3 to 5 pages, so it's got some depth to it. So you need to look at whatever it is that you're talking about from the different perspectives that we've looked at. Security, connectivity, standards. Are there controls in place? Is there regulation? What's going on there? So there's a lot that you can bring into this discussion in your paper. All right. Ask questions if you have any when it comes to this. All right. You can bring what you found into the discussion here in Module 11 discussion. Feel free to do that. Hey, I found this. It's neat. Don't have a requirement that what you're talking about has to be unique, but just keep in mind, 3 to 5 pages, when people are sharing information, it will be quite obvious what's been shared. So don't put yourself in a situation there. Okay, with that said, it's been great. We've walked away with a lot of skills, a lot of tools in our tool belt when it comes to IoT. I appreciate everything, and if you would, please make sure that you do the course eval, 2 bonus points on your course grade, and please pay it forward and complete the reflections so that we know what works, what doesn't work, what can we add to the course, what was easy, what was difficult, all those little things. That's what builds these tips, tricks, and insights. So those that took this course the first time it was offered, there's not much in here. They pay it forward to the second group. They'll have some insights. The third group, they've got 2 groups of people's insights, letting them know what to look out for, where resources are, how long it takes to complete tasks. Okay? I thank you all for all your time. Have a great day.